I have a serious question for you guys. Do you like the music vlogs? Chances are if you clicked on this video, you do. I'm about to have like a whole bunch of them coming out like in a month because my quintet's doing some really cool things and all of our concerts are going to be super different. So I just want to know if that's like the content that you're looking for. For those of you that do like the music videos, good news, I've got a lot of them coming up. This one being the first out of many. The music vlogs are really easy for me to do since I'm doing them anyways, and I get to share that part of me with you, and I've like gotten the hang of like filming on the down low. It's always like just a cool experience for me to be able to look back on the gigs that I've done. We're playing Tchaikovsky Symphony No. 2 with the Boston College Orchestra. I have never heard the Boston College Orchestra. Apparently they don't have any clarinets this year, which is like just something that usually doesn't happen because clarinet's a pretty common instrument. Like, I can understand not having enough bassoons, or like maybe you need a bass clarinet to fill in, or playing the regular clarinet. And I just want to make sure that I'm making content that are really fun, that's really fun for you to see. But yeah, Boston College, that's what we're doing this week. It's gonna be fun. Tchaik 2. Classical musicians always have like abbreviated ways of saying composers' names and the works, like Beethoven Symphony No. 6 is just Beethoven 6. But we're doing Tchaikovsky 2, or if you want to shorten that, Tchaik 2. I don't think I've actually ever heard Tchaik 2. I am very familiar with the 4th, 5th, and 6th symphonies. Those are, in my opinion, his best works. Tchaikovsky's symphonies are filled with so much longing, and he actually died by suicide shortly after he wrote his 6th symphony. And he was also a gay composer as well, and so much of his works are like filled with this longing and like unrequited love. That feeling of longing just like seeps into your pores. So if you listen to any of his works, go with at least 5 and 6. Go with the 6th symphony, like one of the last pieces he wrote. It's intense. It's an intense experience, and it's filled with so much beauty, and like, you can really, it's like a knife in your musical soul. But I've never heard his 2nd symphony. I've never played his 2nd symphony, so I'm really looking forward to learning and performing his 2nd symphony. There's such a plethora of classical music out there, and like music in general, that I never thought that I would be able to play as a musician. And like, there's always something new. So I hope you enjoy this vlog and coming with me. I like bringing you along to my gigs, and hopefully it gives you a nice introduction into classical music pieces that are either well-known or not well-known that you can listen to, and maybe you'll like it. So give Tchaikovsky 2 a listen to. But anyway, this wouldn't be a gig vlog if there wasn't what? A practicing montage. I just realized I have no idea what the tempo is supposed to be, so I'm gonna actually listen to it so I know how this goes. The bad thing about most classical music is there's a lot of counting for wind players, but a nice horn solo, I'm into it. To it. All right. Sounds kind of like Pirates. Glad I caught this. This is one of the things where I'm gonna have to transpose it, and it's fast. It's really fast. Basically, it's written in C. Clarinet is written in B flat. So instead of playing in the key of C or A minor, this is gonna be in G. No, it's not. It's gonna be in D. So instead of playing an E, I have to play an F sharp. So I see an E, I'm gonna wanna play an E, but I have to play an F sharp. So that's, and I think it's quick. Let's see how quick it is. Cut off, hold. reading rhythms. Rest, 1, 2, rest, 1, 2, hold, fast. 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 13, 2, 14, 2, 15, 25, 26, 27. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da bee da bum 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 da 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 da. 1, 2, 2, 2. Transposing isn't bad when it looks like this, like with not a lot of information. It's when you get to all of this where it gets really hard to transpose, and it gets faster. Hold on. It just gets faster and faster all the way until the end. Oh my god. It's always funny when the editor has to be like, yeah, this was excessive. We're just gonna put the numbers over it so that you don't have to count it. It's like right out of the Nutcracker. I have not been the best clarinetist that I can be. I did not practice as much as I was hoping to because I didn't have the time that I thought I was gonna have. I have to leave in about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit before that, in order to like get to rehearsal on time. So I'm gonna try to practice now, and I'm gonna try to not blow my chops. You saw me listening to the symphony, right? And so when I did that, I was like marking in all the little parts where like just the clarinets are like kind of exposed. So I practiced those parts. The only parts that I didn't really practice are the parts where like everyone's kind of playing together. So if I play a note that's not quite supposed to be there, it's okay. And I also have all of tomorrow to practice because tomorrow's Saturday. I'm excited to use my iPad. That's the thing I'm most excited about. And it's funny because it's like, it's a symphony. We're only playing 3 movements, and yet it's the thing that I feel the least confident about. Like Tchaikovsky is hard, but like, not Tchaik 2. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's unfamiliar and I've never played it before. I think that's probably it. I just get like this, I get really anxious. Because like, I'm not even playing like principal clarinet, I'm playing second. So like, my part in the grand scheme of things is not important. And the guy playing first is actually the brother of the guy who did the Twitch stream that I did when I was talking about social anxiety. So, like I said, the music world is so small. So small. It's kind of cool because in the past 2 days I got called for a gig, and like somebody else who like contract musicians also like contacted me, just like updating her contacts and making sure that all my info was still the same. So it wasn't a gig offer, but it was just kind of like a little inkling that's like, hey, we're doing shows, just making sure I got your info. And I'm like, yeah, because that's the person that I actually played. I don't know if I can say it actually. The boy band from the 90s in New York City on Broadway. This is the last thing I feel like doing. Did I lose my pedal already? No, it's right here. Like, I should practice the hard part, but I really want to practice the easy part. Yeah, that's the easy part, believe it or not. I'm just done practicing. There's nothing I can do right now until rehearsal. Like, it's 5 pages of music that I'm struggling with. And honestly, I'll just have to see how it goes at rehearsal. Typically, I practice more than this. I don't know what the hell happened this week. No, this is epic. okay? Let me just get that right out of the way. It's in an epic hall. Oh my God, it's snowing outside. Sorry. It's in like this epic looking hall with epic looking statues, and the acoustics are actually, to be honest, kind of weird. So there are two things on the program for the concert tomorrow. It is the Weber Clarinet Concerto. Why am I not the soloist for the Weber Clarinet Concerto, you may ask? It's for a Boston College student. He won the concerto competition, and there's no clarinet part, so that's why I got there super early yesterday, so I could like listen, hear it, talk to his teacher, who I know from back in the day. And then the second piece that we're doing is Tchaikovsky 2, which honestly went really well. Like, we only have one full rehearsal with everybody. Tomorrow's just gonna be a warm-up and then the concert. So I get to rehearsal yesterday. I sit down, I look at the music because they gave me a hard copy. The last movement is transposed. They have a transposed copy for me. So I actually was able to sight read it. And instead of like trying to practice like transposing and doing that whole conversion thing in my head, it was already written out. They already had a written out copy. And the guy playing principal was like, I brought my C clarinet. And like, as he was saying that, I was like, there's a transposed copy. He's actually using the C part and is playing his C clarinet. I'm just playing B flat on the transposed part, but I am so... Colin is cutting wood in the basement. Like, you don't know, or maybe you do, how easy that makes my life. Like, as soon as I saw that transposed copy, I was like, this is gonna be a good rehearsal. Happy concert day. I was just thinking, people must think that I have like an amazing closet full of concert clothes. I do not. I have maybe one outfit that fits me kind of mediocre. That's something I need to work on actually, is building up my concert, because for gigs, I usually have to wear all black, and I have one black dress that you guys have all seen multiple times. My hair looks like weird. We're headed to BC for the gig. And yes, I'm wearing the black dress. How did I do it? How did I get a spot right in front? Literally, that's where I'm going. I got a spot right in front. I'm so psyched about this. I'm a good girl. I got here half an hour early. Our concert is at 3. It's like just before 1 o'clock right now. Our warm-up begins at 1:30. Tchaikovsky SLAPS, low key. High key. Highest key, Tchaikovsky SLAPS. The bells. That's awesome. 1. It's 1 o'clock. That's my cue to go in. I mean, this is what freelancing is. I started this channel during COVID lockdown, so you guys have never seen me like freelance on the regular, and now that it's starting to come back, I'm really looking forward to taking you along with me, so I hope you like it too. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, let me know if you know Tchaikovsky 2, let me know if you are like inspired to listen to classical music now, and yeah, I'll see you in my next vlog.